Hey everybody, just give me a second to get my camera up here and set and pull up the live, and we will get going quick because I've just spent the last 20 minutes trying to find something that fell under my seat. So yeah, give me 1 second to get this plugged in and to pull up the live on my iPad and all that goodies. So it'll also give you guys hopefully a minute or two to get in and we can get started. If you're new here, hello, welcome. And why does it not want to sign me in on my iPad? That's awesome. I am just taking a minute here to pull up the group on my iPad and hopefully pull up this live because apparently there is Wi-Fi. It's just not wanting to load. Cool. Which is always great. So I can't see if you're joining right now. Awesome. Love this. Give me a second to try to refresh my Wi-Fi on my iPad. Hopefully that'll help. I think I see Shelby. Hello, hi. There we go. That will make it easier. There we go. Cool. Hey, everybody. All right. Let me just make sure this is... How are you? I've missed you so much. I haven't talked to you in forever. This is going to be kind of a fast-paced live, so if you're new here, hello, hi. I think right now it's just Shelby. Oh, no, there's a few people in here, so. Anyway, I am trying to do a lot today, so it may not all get accomplished, and it may be a little faster paced than usual, but I'm going to jump right in because it's Sunday afternoon, and I've got a lot of stuff to do, so I'm going to jump right in. So, as you might know, we are in the Planner Boss Collective Halfway to Christmas sale. They're trying something new this year, doing a small little sale on like the halfway to Christmas point. So I thought this was fun. I love Christmas, and unfortunately I didn't design as much as I would like to for Christmas specifically, but who cares? It's fun, right? So the main thing that I did for the sale, I did do a couple new stencils for Christmassy ones. So I'll pull those out and show you guys. I just dropped. I designed a lot of stuff this sale, and then a lot of it didn't work. So there's a lot of stuff in here that needs to be reworked before it gets fully produced. So this is the first. It's a 2-piece holiday ornaments and gifts pattern. I'll hold it up. Hopefully you guys can see that on camera, how the two pieces go together. But this will make like a really nice background pattern, or like, as you'll see later, this will be a great card background as well. And then we have a new needlepoint, like Christmas sweater pattern. I know that's just fun with the reindeers and the snowmen and the trees. I really love the Christmas pattern ones. I think they make really easy, fast, and like really pretty layouts. And then I have 2 different versions of our Santa hat one. One is a solid one, so if you just want that and make it easy on yourself, there's that one. There is also the 2-piece version where you get the hat and the like floof separately, so you can do red and white or red and whatever color. Hi, Dana. And then there's a new reindeer one. This is so intricate and detailed. Like, I cannot wait to use this in my planner. And then, let's see. We've got the ornament one already. I think that's all the Christmas new stuff other than the card making kit. And I'll get to the card making kit in 1 minute. And then, so, if you've been around on these lives long, you know that I am about to go to Italy, and I am freaking out and super excited. So, of course, I've been designing Italy stencils for myself for a while. And I was like, oh, holiday, like Roman holiday, right? Like, or like a holiday as a vacation. So I decided to put those out too, because Italy. There's a couple ones that are like kind of fun and generic one. This is the On the Med one. It's like a fun, splashy, like, I don't know. It just reminded me of like ocean. And then there is also the, which apparently, oh, there it is. Okay. I'm so excited. And then there's the lemonade or the lemon pattern one. Italy, like there's a couple areas that are really known for lemons, so I thought it fit in well. And then like obviously it's just a cute summer. I did my layout for this week in lemons. And then so the more like Italy specific ones, and I'm gonna be using a lot of these because I'm gonna try to do as many layouts today as I can. So like I said, I'm gonna kind of be faster today than I usually am because like I want to get layouts done. I'm hoping to be like planned through when I return before I leave. So I'm gonna try to like get a lot done. So this is the Italy map. I've actually had this design for a really long time. It's just all the different regions of Italy, and obviously a map. And then I really love this one, and I can pull out my, if it's right here. Actually, I don't think it's right here. I think it's in my room. This is awesome for like the passport size, or the TN size ones. I have them on the bottom of each of my page for my recommendations. I'm not going to all these cities, but like the main ones, you know, Venice, Naples, Rome, Milan, Florence, Skyline. And then there is an Italy thing. So just kind of like some fun Italy things, like a good background or a good like elements page. And then there's the Rome landmarks, and you also get the inserts there. So like there's the Trevi Fountain with the insert, Pantheon, or the Parthenon with the insert, or Pantheon. I always get those two mixed up. And then like the Rome skyline, so you can get like the insert of the Colosseum. Not that you're going to Italy anytime soon. I was like, well, we need, actually I am. I'm so excited. I'm like fairly excited. Colosseum, a Vespa, and the columns. And then there's, I'm going to Milan the first one, so I did a Milan one with like the one with Milan. And then these two are my favorite, honestly. These are like the skyline. So this is Florence with a lot of the big Florence ones, and you get like the edging part too. And then Rome. And I love the Colosseum on this one too. Like, it's gonna be so fun to use. I'm so excited. And then just like a fun grapey wine one. And then like kind of like a generic Italy icon. So like wine, a wine glass, Vespa, like those like Italian, like Tuscan trees. I know there's a name for them. I don't know it. A lemon, the shape of Italy, the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which I'm so excited to get to see. The David statue, and the Colosseum. So there are those. Like I said, I'm running them really fast, and I will go through them again at the end, or if there's something you want to see, let me know. And then the other new product for this sale, and this is something I'm definitely going to expand on, and I just kind of went with like, I just wanted to see how it went. Like if you guys liked it, you know, if you guys wanted to buy that, like just kind of like how it went. And if you guys have feedback on this, I'd love that. So this is our new card making kit. It comes with this envelope, like there are the layout kits come in these too, but so just so you can kind of keep it together. And then you also will get the card size it makes is like an A2 size card, A2 or I think it's A2 size card. It's the 5.5 by 4.25 size. So you get 5 blank envelopes, and you get 5 blank cards. One of them I've already used, but I'm gonna use another one to show you guys. So there's blank cards. You get 2 usually unused. I use this in a video. Inking brushes, and then you get 4 stencils. And these are fit to the size of these cards. But you can definitely also use these in your planners. Like this is something I try to like let you guys know that you can use this stuff in many ways. And that's like part of the really fun thing about it, right? Is that you can still use these. You can use them to make your cards, and you can use them to let your kids craft, and you can use them on other projects, but you can still also use them in your planners and stuff. So it's kind of a good multi-use thing. So I kind of did design them a little bit more for a card, but like also like there are elements like you can use this, you can do this sleigh, whatever, if you're a little more creative with that. So again, the 5 blank cards, the 5 envelopes, the 2 usually unused brushes, and then the 4 card like fronts. And then so I tried to do like 2 that were this way and 2 that were like hot dog style and 2 that were hamburger style. You guys, when I ordered these cards, I was like, okay, I have ones that are hamburger style, but now I need hot dog style. And I was like, but it didn't occur to me that like you moron, it took me way too long to be like, oh my god, you just turned them. I can't believe I'm admitting this in public. It took me so long, like unreasonably long to be like, oh my god, you're an idiot. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to do really quickly is to do one of these Christmas cards with you guys. I already showed a video of this one, so I'm not going to do that one. Honestly, like, I've been really excited to use this with different colors, but I did want to show you, like, you can use them all with, like, red and green, right? Like, you can just get 2 inks and you're perfect. So let's do that one, and I can do this one later if you guys want to. Oh, but I wanted to do let's do this one. Oh, it was so embarrassing. I can't even believe, like, it took me that long to be like, oh my God, you're an idiot. So definitely when you're doing these cards, make sure you're, like, thinking, like, you gotta fold this. Like, don't do it on this side. You know what I mean? So we're gonna start on this side of the card. And when you're doing cards, I do recommend that you washi down the actual paper. You know, heavy notebooks, they're not gonna kind of move as much, but these definitely will. So I definitely recommend that you attach the actual card. It was so embarrassing. Like, I sat there for like an unreasonably long amount of time. Like, okay, now I got those. Now I need to order some cards that are the other way. And the moment I was like, oh my God, you're such a moron. I laughed to myself for like 30 minutes. I was like, we all do this, I know, but it was so, I was like, wow, you're a moron. Like, it was one of my moments of like, oh my God. So again, just as usual, I'm taping my stencil down. And again, because, you know, the cards can move, I am also taping the card down. So again, I kind of want to show you guys that, like, you can just do these with 2 colors. You can buy 2 colors of ink. You can buy a bunch of colors of ink if you want, you know, whatever, but you do get the 2. I did. I would have been like, wait, they only sent me the rights. Oh my God. I was like, wow. Oh, so embarrassing. So I'm going to stick with these 2 colors, like I said, just to show you like the variety of cards and all that kind of thing. I really like for Christmas, the newest red Tim Holtz Oxide has is Lumberjack Plaid. And then the green that I really like is Pine Needles. They just give Christmas to me. Now, this is a project where, like, if you have inks from other stuff that are not oxide inks, these are great projects because these cards are so thick they usually don't dye through. Or you can just do, like, a separate piece on top and kind of, like, glue it on or whatever to your card if you want to use those, like, dye inks. All right, so let's make our red truck. I don't really want to... Yeah, we'll just do it all red. Even the window area. And because this truck is a little delicate, I do like to kind of just put my hand on there. Make sure it kind of stays still. And you could definitely do like a blue in the windows, a black on the tires, that kind of thing. But, like I said, I just kind of want to show the, like, 2 colors is great. You can make a ton of cards really fast. And, like I've said before, this is a great project for your kids. Or, like, the kids in your life, right? Like, I don't have kids, but my nephew, my cousin's kids, they all love doing this. This is perfect. Like, let them make it for their teachers or their friends or whatever. Well, maybe not their friends. They probably want, like, cooler ones for their friends. Let them make it for their teachers and, you know, their aunts and uncles and whatever. Because, you know, everybody appreciates, like, a handmade, especially around Christmas. I feel like it's such, like, a good handmade. These wheels are a little bit tricky, so I like to kind of dab them a little more than, like, do the circles. And this is a good thing to, like, get started on, right? Like, you could start now if you're kind of bored, whatever. Yes. Way more artistic. Yeah. I think this is definitely something, like, as I was doing it, I was like, this is going to be a great, like, I can so easily expand on this. You know, definitely more holiday cards, you know, birthday cards, all that kind of stuff. Like, I think this will be a really fun way to, like, you know, if people are like, I really like stenciling, but, like, I just want to lay down stickers in my planner. Or, like, I want to try it, but I don't want to use it in my planner because, like, you know, we all have that perfection tendency, especially in our planners. Like, we want it to be perfect. So this is a great way to try it. And like, if you mess up, you mess up. Get more cards. Like, no big deal. You can test it on paper first. Thank you. Yes, I kind of just honestly, I was thinking of really doing like 2 different kits, like a Christmas one and then like a holiday or a winter one. Honestly, I just ran out of time. Like I said, I'm getting ready to go to Italy, and that is just consuming my thoughts in a good way. And like, kind of on that vein, I am going to extend the sale like I usually do. It's going to kind of be my like 4th of July sale. So I'm just going to keep it going all week long. But, you know, like I said, I'm going to Italy on the 10th I leave, or the 11th I leave. So kind of orders that are ordered before the 4th of July, I'm going to guarantee to get out before I come back. And then orders after that are going to be, they'll be shipped after. So if you want your order, you know, to ship before like the 22nd, 23rd, 24th probably, definitely order sooner rather than later. But if you're just like ordering Christmas stuff and you don't mind it waiting, like, you can totally wait until the end of the week. And I have some other ideas to like of other stuff that I'd like to put in the kits. Like, I'd definitely love to do some like wax seals and stuff. But again, time just totally got away from me. So this kit will be as it is, and like maybe another kit I'll do like wax seals or whatever. And I also have another idea for something else. And it's kind of something I've done with my nephew and my cousin's kid a couple times. I haven't completely figured it out, and that's something I would definitely do the wax seal for. I don't know. All right. So less than, I would say, 5 minutes. Super easy. Peel this guy up, and you have your Christmas card. And like, also, I do want to like note, if you have other stencils, you can totally use them to make cards. You don't need this kit. Use your stencils and make it, and just maybe you just might have to like letter Merry Christmas or get a Merry Christmas sticker or whatever. Or just don't. Just make it a fun holiday pattern with, you know, whatever you want to write inside. And I will eventually also be offering like more just blank card sets too. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to test the waters and see how people liked this. So there you go, really quickly. You've got your Christmas card. You can rinse this off with water. You know, again, depending on the medium you use. And there you go. So it's really super easy. And like I said, this is a great one if you're like, I want to try stenciling. Stenciling looks fun, but I'm just not ready to commit to it in my planner. This is great because you can do this and you can get comfortable with this. And then you can also start to use these elements. Like, you can use this tree on like a big box that you have empty, or if you have a lot of space up top, or like in a calendar, you can just do the Merry. You know, if you have like a washi strip, you can put the Merry Christmas. You can kind of use like the star and like the snow or whatever, or use the gifts, like use the truck on something, use it for like the front page of your bullet journal, or the title page or your monthly title, whatever, of your bullet journal. So like I said, use them for cards, and then use them in your planner. Use them on ornaments, or this might be a little big for ornaments, but you know what I mean. And then also you get the card or the envelope with it. So, you know, write it all up, do whatever. You could even use a pattern stencil you pick up and do a little like inking on the back or on the bottom of this or whatever on the envelope to make it even prettier too. Or you could even like use another whatever, seal it up and do like a Merry and Bright here too. Like, you could definitely do and use these elements separately and not just, you know, for the front of these cards. So definitely, like, I encourage you to think about like the elements separately, as well as obviously like it's designed so you really don't even have to think about it, right? Just tape it down, decide what colors you want to use, and do that. So again, like, that's the first set. I fully plan on making a lot, not a lot more, but like this is a line I'll definitely expand on. And then of course you get the envelope. The layout kits also come in an envelope like this, that you can just kind of store them in. You know, obviously I'll clean this before I really put it back in, but and just put it back in there. Or if you're somewhere and you don't want to have time to clean it, whatever, you can throw it in there, and it's just plastic. It'll wipe out later. And there you have it. So that's the kit. Again, everything is PVC Light 24 for 25% off on my website, ootpstencils.com. Nothing new is on Etsy. Etsy is just like most of the stuff that's always been there. Coming soon when I get back, my focus is going to be to kind of like take a lot of stuff off Etsy and just put like my favorite things up there, the things that sell well, the things that people are interested in usually. And then just kind of like really be like fully on just my website. But Etsy is 25% off, but most of the new stuff is not up there. I don't think I've updated that since I opened the new website. So, yeah, there you have that. If anybody has any questions on the new stuff or whatever, please feel free to, you know, shout out a question or whatnot. I today would love to get, definitely need to get next week planned. I would love to also get the next like 2 weeks planned plus my July calendar, but like I'm fully aware that that's not going to happen. I'd also love to do that week with the Olympics too, but fully aware that's not going to happen. But I think I actually might do next week instead of July 1st or 1st, whatever, you guys know what I mean, right? So let's do, this is kind of a crossover. I bought a shirt for 4th of July and it's a Taylor Swift shirt. Taylor Swift has a song called So Long London, right? And the lyrics are So Long London had a good run. So I saw on TikTok Shop, I know, a shirt that said So Long London had a good run, and it's got one of those like old, like, not pirate ships, but like the ships like they cross the, you know, the big seafaring ships of that age with like red, white, and blue fireworks along it. And I just thought it was the coolest thing ever, so I bought it. So my layout for this week is going to be kind of a riff on that. I want to do red, white, and blue, or red and blue fireworks, and put like So Long London had a good run. And, you know, it's kind of dumb, I know. But I am obsessed, and I am about to go cross an ocean to go to an Eras tour, so it is what it is. There we go. There's my fireworks. I think I might also use, like this is a good firework. And then I also am thinking about using that banner. I could do big fireworks though, that would be kind of fun. Let's take out a couple of our big fireworks. Every year for 4th of July, I'm always meaning to do a big, like, 50 state, not 50 state, like a big flag stencil. And I always forget. I need to just do it after the fact and be done with it. I need my keep my blocker stencil. I was at a planner meetup last weekend and definitely used it. There we go. I don't think that's the specific size one, but we're gonna use it. I had to leave a little bit early, so I literally just threw everything in. And yeah. It's hard when I do that though, because then I come into these and like today, like I said, I was looking for something like very specific and I started throwing stuff everywhere. It was not a good look, honestly. So now I'm like, stuff's just everywhere. I found most of the things I was looking for, but there was one thing I bought last weekend and I can't find it now. So, all right. I'm gonna have a lot to do this week, so I need to kind of give myself the space, but you know, the layout comes first. So actually I think the big fireworks are gonna be like too much, although that would be really fun right there. We'll see. We'll do little ones. Let's just stick with little ones, I think. So I want to do red. So I'm going to bring my I think my lumberjack is still the best red for that as well. And then that's a good blue. That's going to be more of like a fourth blue, but I feel like fireworks blue is, no, we'll stick with that. We're just going to do red and blue. So the vision is to do a bunch of fireworks up top and then on the bottom put So Long London Had a Good Run. But I think I'm just going to do kind of fireworks everywhere else. So what I think I'm going to do to make sure I leave that is I'm just going to place some washi along this bottom edge. Just so I remember not to do fireworks down there. And then like after the fact, I can always add some fireworks to it. That's just more of a reminder for myself than anything. So we're just going to start. And again, like you can use 2 brushes for this, 2 colors for this layout. I definitely think it's good to like have those layouts that you can do with 1 stencil. Obviously this is going to be 2, but you know, just 1 or 2 stencils, 1 or 2 colors. You know, I don't want you guys to think that like stenciling is overly complicated. Has to be, oh, shoot, that was supposed to be blue. Has to be overly complicated, has to be elaborate, you know, has to use 30 different stencils. You can use 1 stencil and make really awesome layouts. And again, I'm using the second accent one just because I have it and I can, but you totally don't have to. What's everybody's plans for 4th of July? If you're in the States, I think everybody that I've seen pop in, I think is in the States. So, you know, I think also, isn't Canada Day in like the 1st? So is today the 30th? Yeah. So tomorrow. That's fun. You guys get a long weekend. Thank you. I appreciate it. It really is. Like, honestly, when I first started, like, I was watching videos of stuff and I'm like, oh, okay. And like, I was doing very like basic stuff. And then I would like kind of like seek out videos and I was like, oh, I could do that. I also kind of had a general knowledge of it from like the cookie decorating world where they use stencils for decorating cookies. And I was like, okay, well, how can I get this, like they use an airbrush mostly. And I was like, how can I get this like airbrush effect? And that's when I started finding like all the different ways of like using them and all that kind of thing. I don't really have any 4th of July plans. I was hoping to do something fun this year. But then I kind of realized, like, I can't go anywhere. I can't go do something because I'm actually still not sure if I'm off Friday or not, which I'm really hoping we are. You know, nobody wants to work the day after a holiday and on a Friday. Like, that's going to be... I hope I'm off. I really do. I really have so much to do, so that day off would be extremely clutch. It would help my packing immensely. Your brother's coming to town. Oh, that's fun. We're just having people, like my family, over to do, you know, we've got a, not a big pool, like a above ground, like pop-up pool. Not pop-up, but you know what I'm saying? Like it's got like an above ground, like technically it's temporary, but we haven't taken it down in, you know, a year. Pool. So we'll just, you know, kind of hang out and chill. I don't plan on doing a lot of packing on 4th of July. Hopefully I have, like I said, hopefully I have Friday off, so I have a good 3 days to like finish packing, finish getting everything together, realize if I need anything that I haven't gotten and I desperately need to go pick up. And this is definitely something I would for sure washi these down, but I'm being here. I really should be washing this down. I'm like realizing that as I have a death grip on this stencil, like, don't let it move. I don't want it to move. It's so much easier when you wash it. But I get careless sometimes and don't. Also, like, I'm just imagining myself in my 4th of July shirt with a picture of my layout. Like, my layout matches my outfit. Something with a family, yeah. You could always come to Michigan. I mean, we've got room. I mean, not really, but we've got room. I'll make room. You can sleep in you can sleep with me. I think we're just planning on like cooking out and kind of, you know, hanging out that day, having a nice relaxing day, hopefully. Other than like, I am so stressed for this trip, you guys. Like, I am stressed. It's been a while since I've been overseas. I think I was in college actually the last time I was. So it's kind of, you know, understandable. I've grown up a lot. And not in like a bad way. I'm saying like, it's been a while. So I'm nervous. I feel like I'm more of like an over preparer now. And so that's where I'm like, oh my gosh, I am not ready for this. Got my list. I want to schedule. You should, yes, please come. I miss you guys. I really was hoping either to get down there or to get to CPC. I'm still thinking about doing what I wanted to do last year at CPC. It's gonna be a matter of like, you know, if I'm able to, weather-wise, if I'm able to, you know, like finance-wise and whatever, find a hotel and all that. But I miss you guys. I really want to see you. Your family's awesome. But on that note, if nobody saw the announcement, I'm actually doing a session at SGS. I'm super excited about. Mallory from Sugar Pop Fizz and I are doing like a joint sticker and stencil in your planner type session. So I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. So I think it's actually sold out now, but if anybody was interested in that, I think you can still get on the wait list, which, you know, I think people's plans usually change, so there's usually a good amount of people that get off the wait list. Kind of, you know, a little bit. They're all right. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up and use this on the other side, but I think what I'm gonna do, again, to kind of make sure I don't washi over or go over it. Thank you. I'm a little nervous for it, honestly. I don't know why. I mean, I've done sessions before. This is a bigger group than I've done a session for. I was really bummed when I was planning on doing a session at the Atlanta conference I did last year, and then it ended up being canceled, and I was really sad about that, because that was one of my favorite conferences I've ever been to. It was definitely a lot more like chill than most conferences, but that's what I loved about it. Like, I just thought it was so fun and so relaxing and like so, I don't know, just so cool. So that was really sad when that got canceled. So I was really excited when I got the opportunity to still do a session at SGS. I wasn't able to apply for the CPC one this year because I was like deathly ill when it came out, and I was just like, I can't do it. And it was a really short turnaround on it. So I was like, maybe if I feel better. And then I didn't. And I was like, I just can't. I really wanted to, like, I super, 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 wait, are you talking about the Atlanta one or about SGS or CPC? I'm so bummed about Atlanta. Like, that was, like, Christy can attest, that was a really fun conference. Like, necessarily so, most conferences are, like, super organized and super planned and, like, super, you know, it wasn't quite as, like, and when I say organized, not like it was unorganized or disorganized. It was just a little more free-flowing, like, and a little more, like, you had time to do other stuff. You had time to, yeah, for sure. You had time to do, you just had time to chill. And I really liked that. And, like, it was 100 people, like, they topped it at 100 people. Oh, man, see, that's why I was so bummed about it. It was a really, really fun conference. Like, I really enjoyed that. It was just, like, a good group of people. And it was small. Like, they capped it at 100 specifically. It had more of a family, yes. Like, it had more of, like, and actually, like, that's kind of how Dee started it. She started it as, like, it was her friends getting together to do planner things for her birthday. And it kind of grew from there. And, like, you could tell that it was mostly people that had known each other for a long time. And, like, even as, like, a quote-unquote outsider last year, like, somebody that was new to it, like, everybody was just so friendly and so fun. And, like, it just was so, like, I never felt like I was, like, an outsider there. Even though, like, I you know, I kind of was. I mean, I wasn't. Like, they brought me, you know, she wanted me to come to a session. And it was a Harry Potter theme, so, you know. Anyway, it was just really fun. And, like, they capped it at 100 people, even, like, it was 100 people. And so it wasn't too big. It wasn't too, you know, like, it wasn't too corporate. It wasn't too, it was all small shops that were there. And, like, the speakers were really good, especially for, like, the size of it. I mean, I say that I was a speaker. I'm not, like, tooting my own horn. Like, the rest of the speakers were all really good. And, like, it was mostly hands-on stuff. And, like, I really like that about sessions. Because I'm not, like, a rah-rah-rah planners change your life type person. Like, planners get me organized, and I do love hearing, like, the occasional, like, thing. But I don't want to sit through, like, 5 sessions of that. And so I really liked it about the Atlanta one that was, like, mostly, like, hands-on stuff. Like, I think we made, like, a board, like, a craft board of some kind. And, like, obviously we did my stenciling session. And, like, I don't know. It was just, like, it was just such a good vibe. I was really upset when I found out that it was canceled. Like, it was just like I said, it was a good vibe. Like, the vibes were vibing. So I'm going to continue to go kind of, like, all around this. And Christy can attest, like, it was just a good time. And, like, it just so happened it was a Harry Potter theme. The conference was a Harry Potter theme last year. And it just so happened that, like, the Harry Potter exhibit happened to be in Atlanta while we were there. So we also got to, like, pop in and check that out. So that was a lot of fun, too. That it was, like, that wasn't planned out. I mean, I don't know if she knew about it and was like, oh, now was a good time to do a Harry Potter one. But, like, it wasn't a part of the conference. It wasn't, like, that was the reason the conference was going on or anything. It was just, like, it was just perfect. So yeah, that was a really sad, when I found out that was canceled, I was pretty bummed about that. All right, so last but not least, obviously I've still got a lot to do. We're gonna fill in this middle area. I almost said, Christy, are you doing anything for the 4th? And I was like, oh, she is with Shelby, duh. How's everything? How's your guys' family? I haven't talked to you guys in so long. I'm sorry. I feel like the worst friend ever. I've been consumed with life in both good and bad ways, but you know, life. Oh God, I know. It was super hot here last week. Thank God it cooled. Like today we actually opened our windows because it was like nice. But it's supposed to be so hot in Italy, and I'm like, I'm so excited to go to Italy, but like the thought of it being that hot, I'm just like, can it not? Like, can you guys just like have a surprisingly cold July? Because I'm scared. I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that kind of. Like, and you guys are more used to it than I am. Is it super humid too? I'm sure. All right. So there is that. Let's peel this back. I should have done. I haven't traced the outsides of the box yet. I'm gonna keep that box on and do that real quick, and then I'll trace the outside of that one. Move it. We're to the end of July. Yay! Where are you going? Because that's gonna affect like the humidity and the temperature. It's actually, it depends. Like even when it's hot, it's not always super humid. It's gross. Your AC went out. Oh no. Ugh, gross. That's the worst. Give me a second. I'm just finding some. I bought these. I think I've talked about them before. I haven't actually used them in a live. I bought these Sharpie creative markers. Oh, they don't have brush pens. Dang it. Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. That's like not super far from me. You should be okay. Like the thing is, like everybody here has air and everybody uses air because we all hate the heat. Well, not hate it, but so long, London. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do like. Oh, that is way too orange. That is not red. That is a good blue. So we'll use this blue. I mean, I will say, like, if it's humid, like, the humidity here sucks. But it doesn't necessarily mean, like, today it's, like, 70 and, like, a nice, like, no humidity, like, breezy. It's actually one of the colder days of recent. Now I need a red. I need a good red. Is there a brush on this? Alright. I'm gonna do bullet point though. Okay. Didn't actually. I don't love it. Let me see if I have any like washi tape I can cover that part off with. I know I have 4th of July-ish washi tape. Where it is anybody's best guess. Give me 1 second. second. Oh, perfect. Oh no. One of these years I will actually. Oh god. That's the worst. I'm gonna do this white, Simply Gilded washi tape. I also have it in red and blue too. And I have these stars, which would be good too, but I think I'm gonna do some self fireworks. Although stars would be. Is there having trouble opening washi tape? Oh, perforation helps a lot. I don't know if I like. No, I don't know. First of all, it's gotta go upside down, so. Alright, we're gonna go with it. Okay, 1 second, let me grab. This is the, I don't even know what it's called. It's from, shoot. For Impression, the ceramic pen fitter. It's from, I don't know that either. I'm just cutting away this top part so I can see the part where it says So Long London. And I think because I really don't love it, I'm gonna make a quick little slit there, and then sometimes I feel like I'm incompetent using chemicals. Alright. How's everyone's summer's going, by the way? I think I haven't been on that much, and I feel bad about that. I want to do like, that would be really cute. I also just feel like I've been so like consumed with this trip, like in a good and a bad way. So hopefully once I get back, it'll be, you know, easier. Why am I not just doing this individually? I do not know. That would have been way easier. I'm a mess, guys. I'm such a mess. I'm sorry. I usually just score the middle so that it makes it easier to fold. Alright, that looks good, I think. And I didn't have to add any extra fireworks or anything to the bottom. Although I can still kind of see where I wrote So Long Linda. I had a good one on the bottom, but whatever, I guess. I know what I should have done. I don't know if I have any. If I have, white out, the best thing to do for that is to take white out and like white it out first. And I didn't think of that. So what I will do is use this white acrylic marker, because I don't know where my whiteout is. I have it somewhere, but I'm gonna probably have to just do a new piece of this. But I'm just gonna take some white acrylic and kind of go over it so it dulls it a little bit. And hopefully that'll be a good, so the white will still look good. Or I could also just use a not white, because I have red and blue too. Have a good one, Dana. It was good to see you. Let me know if you need any racks for Ann Arbor. And my recommendation is not to go there. I'm just kidding. I'm an Ohio State fan. I have to say it. I'm like contractually obligated. There's a nice bookstore there, though. I do really like the one bookstore there. Okay, where's my blue? I'm gonna let that dry real quick, and I'm gonna actually use this, even though I probably shouldn't use the blue acrylic around here, but. I definitely should have just used a pen, even if I went like back over with this, because it's very smeary. But it works, you know. We'll just touch it with a little bit of a, what should we call it? The eraser thingies. I can't think of the name of it right now. A sand eraser. Give this one more little pass. That should definitely be good to do the whitewash yogurt. I'm gonna use this real quick. And some of these smears. That's actually the worst one, so we'll just do it on that one. And now I'm gonna, probably could have let that dry a little more, but I'm, you know, ready to move on, so. All right, cool. There is that. I will really quickly make, you know, not the score lines. The, language is really hard for me today. So it's, you know, a great day to do a live. A blue pen, even better. Oh no. I'm like, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 20, 21, 22, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've just like been having, I don't know. Like, everything just seems hard lately. Is that like a mood, or is it just me? I also like that it's fully July, so I can just be like, July. And not a weird, like, June/July part at top. Okay, good. I'm glad it's not just me. Not that I want other people to feel that way, but I'm glad it's not just me. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I think, right, it's the 30th. So tomorrow's the 1st. So So Monday, Tuesday, yeah, Thursdays is the 4th. Yeah. I think, like, not only that, but I'm also, like, for me personally, like, I'm so excited to go on this trip, right? But, like, I just have 100 million things I'm thinking of, and, like, all the things that I know I need to do, and, like, do I still need to buy anything? You know, do I still, like, I need to go get my hair, like, my hair is, like, 10 feet long right now. I need to go get it cut, and, like, that's, like, an emotional thing, but, like, I will die if I have that in the 100-degree weather in Italy. So I need to go get my hair cut, and I need to get, like, a pedicure and manicure, and I need to, like, hem some pants I bought. And I don't have all my bracelets made, and will my flight be delayed? You know, like, just, like, everything, and I'm just like, ugh. I don't know. Anyway, there's that layout. I think it's cute. It matches my shirt really well. I wish I had my shirt up here to show you guys. So there's that. And now to do the Italy one. I'm trying to think, like, how this is also my Eras Tour week, so I'm like, I want to do that's long. I mean, it's like to my hips. Yeah, same. I mean, same, but like I have the million things to do plus trip. Which, like, I mean, I'm definitely not trying to, like, cry that I'm going on a trip, so I hope it doesn't sound like that. It will totally make it worth it. I agree. Plus, like, I mean, I can't complain. I totally cannot complain. Like, I'm so excited, blessed. I mean, I've been working hard for this. I'm so excited. I know. I mean, that's not what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want it to sound like that. You guys know how I am before a trip, right? Like, you know, I worry about literally everything. And so I'm just like, but make it, like, transatlantic with a language barrier. And, like, also the Eras Tour. You know what I mean? Like, oh, God. Again, I'm not crying. I'm not, like, upset about it. I'm always like this. Exactly. I'm always like this, but it's just, like, blown up more. Because it's, like, a high-stakes trip and, like, a high-emotion event, and, like, it's just everything. I'm like, how do I incorporate the Eras Tour, Italy, and, like, flying all in one layout? Okay, so this layout. I think I'm gonna do, like, Italy right here would be really cool. Exactly. And, like, Alex is going, so it's, like, you know, once in a lifetime trip. Like, I mean, it is a once in a lifetime trip. And, like, hopefully I go again, but who knows? So it's, like, everything, right? Like, and, like, obviously, like, this, not stress, but, like, the excitement of the Eras Tour, and it's just like everything, right? Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. If I can find, but who knows if I can find, that's a big question mark. I have the ticket blocking stencils. So I could do like tickets. Got my Olympic stuff ready for when I do an Olympic layout. I'm very excited about that. I'm like an Olympics whore. I love the Olympics. And like, honestly, the only reason that's not like all I'm thinking about right now is because of this trip. If I didn't have this trip coming up, I would be like all in on everything Olympics right now. I'm gonna take the music one because I want to put some music notes in there. Got my blocking stencils though. There they are. I really wanted the tickets, but I don't see the anti-stencils in here. I do think I want to do a... Oh, what if I did... What if I did? I used my friendship bracelet one to do the boxes, and then did like green and red, green, white, and red, green, red, white, or green, white, red. That's what we're gonna do. That'll be fun. Okay, so I want to do and then I need like a black to go around it. And then I can do accents around this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to use these boxes. And I'm going to actually make these slightly closer just to give myself more room for other stuff. Also, we're going to a K-pop concert while we're there too. So I'm like, 2 concerts, and we've got like, I mean, literally a lot of the stuff on my bucket list we are seeing on this trip. And I'm just like, so excited. I've never even, I mean, I've heard of the group now, but Alex was just like, I bought tickets to another concert. And I'm like, okay, I'll go. All right, so we're gonna do green. This will be white, so like the days. So 8, Monday, 9, Tuesday. I think I do 10, 11, and then this will be Italy. 10, Wednesday. 11, Thursday, because that's my flying day, and then it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then what I think I'm going to do is, like I said, I'm going to do green, like, so it'll be like the colors of the Italian flag. And this is like an example of not using ink, right? Like, you can still use your stencils like this way too. I'm like trying to think if I want to do boxes and stuff, and I might still, because I'm not planning on taking my planner with me, but like I still could just write down what we do every day, and that way I just have it in here. And that might be what I do. But then I'm like, I should have just stuck with the way I always do it, because I never split my weeks up this way. Oh well. I could also just erase that and put them how I normally put them. I feel like it doesn't play like the flag like I wanted it to, but you know, green and red and white. It is what it is. I might actually do the eraser. Let's see if it'll erase okay. This is a little bit of a shit show today. I'm sorry, guys. 12. I should have like points on these, or had ones that you could get with points on them, because I love these sand erasers, but like I need to be very precise on this, and it's just not happening. My brain just doesn't think in this pattern, so I'm like, I have to change it. An eraser shield, what is that? Like to put around the paper? Because I need to know what this is. All right. Hey, Cynthia. 10, 11, 12, 13th. So that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Metal stencil. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to look at that. That makes sense. Oh, thank you. No worries if not, because I won't do anything before I come back, and, you know, by that point, even if you send me a photo, I will forget it. Have forgotten it. So, like, no worries if you don't. And it doesn't mean I'm not interested. I love that idea. I'm just aware of my limitations at the moment. But if you send it, I will eventually remember. And then I have to ask you again. I'll remember next time I'm live and like, didn't Chrissy tell me? Oh yeah, I should have gotten it. All right. Keeping things simple, I guess, today. I'm definitely going to add more to this. This is not at all the last part of this. Exactly. Whenever you find it, send it to me. How's life otherwise? I miss all you guys. I feel like life has just been like all consuming. Like I haven't had time for anything lately. That's like the other reason I'm super excited about Italy is just to like, you know, I just have time. I mean, you know, it's gonna fly by. We're doing so much, and you know, we've got a lot of tours, and it's gonna be hot, and like, there's gonna be so many things we want to do, right? But like, I can't work on the shop. I can't clean my room. I can't spend time with different people. I just have time, and I am so excited for that. This could be a happy space. Like, I'm just excited to have time to just be, to like sit, and like that's like a big thing in Italy too, is like the sweetness of doing nothing, right? Like, I'm so excited for that. Like, I haven't taken, I mean, like, I'm using a lot of most of my vacation days for this, and then the rest of them in December for when we go to Vancouver for the last Eras tour. So, like, I haven't taken any long weekends, or, like, I haven't done anything. I haven't traveled anywhere. Like, this year has been very hard in that sense that, like, I've usually at this point taken at least 1 or 2 trips, and seen people. Like, I haven't seen, other than my local friends, I haven't seen anybody. It's just been kind of hard. So that's like the other thing. Like, I'm just excited to just have time to just be, to just hang out and chill, and like, so that is honestly like the other thing that I'm just like so excited for. Like, it sounds crazy, but like, I really haven't read like any read any like of audiobook most of my books this year, and I'm really excited. I gotta charge my Kindle because it's like permanently not charged because I don't use it very often. So I'm really excited to just like read a book in text, like do some journaling, obviously see everything, like, and hang out. You know what I mean? Like, to have some personal time where I'm the time to like do nothing and not feel like I should be doing something. Like, why am I not doing this? Why am I not doing that? You know what I mean? So I'm very excited about that. Like, that's like something that I'm like, it just sounds so amazing right now. Because it just seems like, I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like since like COVID, basically, since lockdown has been lifted and stuff. Yeah, exactly. It just seems like the world has just gone on this like time seemed to stop for a while. And I know not everybody had lockdowns to the extent that we had them. So like not everybody had the same experience, but it just seemed like time kind of just slowed for a while. You had time. You had time to cook on your recipe. You had time to, you know, call a friend and chat. Time to video chat. Like, I don't know how long, for how many months I've been saying I need to talk, like, and hang out with you, Shelby. Like, how many conversations have we had? Like let's talk. And it's just like, we're just always busy. And I'm not blaming either of us, but I'm just saying, like, just life has just been, like, it's just been nonstop. Like, post-COVID, or, you know, post-lockdown at least, it just seems like everything has just been, like, sped up to, like, an super intense amount. And it's just like, ugh. I just miss feeling like, oh, shoot. I just miss feeling like there was time to just chill. Time to just video chat for a while. You know what I mean? So I'm like really excited about that. Are you guys going on any vacations anytime soon, Shelby? Any cruises or anything? My family had talked about doing one at Christmas or like right after Christmas this year, but it fell through. I was kind of bummed about that. Not that I had the vacation time to do it, but I was gonna find it somehow. Bummer. Brush is like acting super weird and I don't know why. It's like clumpy for no reason. Wanted to go to Dallas, yeah. Yeah, so hot, for real. We got so lucky that time we all went. I was like expecting it to be so damn hot and it was like, I was like, I didn't bring a sweatshirt. I want to go back, that was fun. We should do that again sometime. That I have vacation days. When I have vacation days, I mean. Like, I remember getting there, I'm like, I thought it was supposed to be hot here. The problem is I don't have any vacation days left because after Italy, I'll only have 2 vacation days. I'm using those for, to go to Vancouver because we have tickets to the second to last Era's show. Like supposedly, if she doesn't add any more, which doesn't sound like she is. We have tickets to the second to last show in Vancouver, I know. But, kind of how I talked about it last year, like, I gotta see, like, who's all going and who's got room and hotel and or, like, if I can just get my own hotel room. There's a possibility that I would just come and hang out. And I know that's hard because, like, the conference is most of the day, but, like, I could still have fun. I don't know. But that would I probably wouldn't come until, you know, either Saturday morning or late Friday night. But it all just kind of depends. I would love to. I just, you know, again, like lives. I don't know what I'm gonna do for like travel plans after the Eras tour is over. And that's a lie, because I have things I want to do, people I want to see, you guys I want to see, like places I want to see, other things I want to do, but I'm still obsessed. I know, but I see Taylor with some of my real friends, not all of them, I know, but like, that's the fun of it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, that's 95% about what I like, we're going to fun places, but like, you know, it's with friends. I think I have to go to Florida at Easter though, for sure. Next year. My nephew was like, why'd you never come with us? I'm like, okay, I will next year, I promise. We were just talking about it yesterday, actually. The boys were over and in the pool, and I was like, okay, now I feel guilty. I don't know if I'll go for a full week, so that's only a few days, you know, of vacation time. Okay, cool. So there is that. What time is it? I've been kind of quick on this. I'm doing good time-wise. I wanted to do a friendship bracelet on here, but whatever. I do have my countdowns though. So I did, it was 2 weeks, so July 1st is 13 days. Wait. Thirteen, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, yeah, that's right. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I'm putting these stickers down. Like, I bought this tickets a year ago. I've been thinking about this for a year. I need like an Eras Tour Day sticker though. Alright. I'll do more of the planning part for that though. Cool. So that's 2 days and 2 weeks. Do I have time to do my full calendar? Because that would be great. You guys want to stick around for a little bit? If so, I'll do my full calendar. Yeah, you know I'm gonna do it. I'm pulling out random things that I'm going to use. Yeah, let's do this one. I haven't used this one in a while. Hey everybody, I see there's a couple people that just joined. Welcome. Hey, so I live in New York, and so almost all I wanted to see include... Yes! I saw that. I really want to go to New York. I'm a little... not jealous, because, like, obviously I'm doing something awesome. So, like, I can't be jealous, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. While I'm gone, my mom and brother are going to New York, and I'm... 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm FOMOing a little bit. Which is, like, wild, right? Like, come on. You're going to Italy. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna do 3 on this side. But I wanted to go to New York for so long. And it's always like, oh, maybe later, maybe later. And now they're going, and it's like, how am I jealous, right? Like, I've been wanting to go to New York for so long, though. I'm so jealous. So what was your favorite part of New York? We're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Cool. What was your favorite thing you did? Harry Potter. Times Square. Okay, so is Times Square really that cool? Like, I mean, it's famous, right? Like, so it's gotta be, right? I don't know. I've been to a couple other, like, in bigger cities, like either London or, like, Toronto, where their, like, equivalent is. And I'm like, I just don't get it. I don't know. But I feel like it's so iconic, right? Like, so it's gotta be cool. I really want to go to, like, I want to go to the Statue of Liberty. I would love to see, like, a Broadway play. The energy, yeah. See, that's how I feel about a Taylor Swift concert. Alright, now I gotta figure out what colors. I think I want to do, like, kind of an antique-y colors, like maroon. You saw Aladdin? Oh, that's fun. I love that. Tea dye. And like a brown. I feel like I don't want to do maroon. I want to do like a... Maybe this wild honey is not the vibe. It's more like an orange, I think. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna do these 4 colors. And I want to make this like a... kind of like an antique-y, old worldy. I want to do yellow too, though, I think. Maybe. Yeah. How long were you there for? Like, how many days do you think you would need? Because if I can run it, like, on a weekend, theoretically, I could go this year. which, like, I know is stupid. Go and have fun and have the time, but I'm like, I need, like, I don't know. Like I said, having one big trip is a curse and a blessing, because it's, like, a blessing because, like, amazing, right? Like, I figured out the other day that last week was my last full week of work until I got back in, like, late July. And I'm like, oh my God, with, you know, with an assist from 4th of July. But, like, at the same time, that also means that, like, the rest of the year, I don't have those, like, fun short weekends that I've been used to the last few years. Like, the last few years, I've taken, like, several long weekend trips. Saturday to Thursday. Oh, Sunday to Thursday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So like 5 days. Yeah, jam-packed. I'm kind of excited about Italy because we have, like, I mean, I'm excited about Italy. That's not what I meant. I'm excited for the way we have Italy set up because we only have, and I mean, like, we're not going to see everything, right? And, like, I kind of took the Disney approach. You're not going to see everything unless you go for, like, 2 months. 4 days if you're really moving, yeah. So for Italy, we have, like, one thing each day, or, like, one tour each day. So, like, again, I'm fully aware that we're not going to see everything we want to see. But, like, with as hot as it's supposed to be, I'm excited about that because, like, it's like we have time to just build in, to just sit and eat gelato, to just run out and do a little shopping and hang out, like, to enjoy the concert and not feel like we're missing things. So I'm excited. I really want to, in New York, I want to, like I said, I want to do Statue of Liberty. I don't know if it's, like, morbid, but I really want to do, like, what's it called now? The Freedom Tower. Because, like, I feel like it just depends how you plan your activities, yeah. But I want to just, like, also just, like, see, like, random New York stuff. I would also have to do, like, the Swiftie stuff. I'd have to go to Cornelia Street. I would also love to see, like, well, the boyfriend loves the Yankees, so I would probably have, if I went with him, I would have to go see a Yankees game. But I would love to see, like, either a Rangers and Islanders hockey game. I would love to go at Christmas. Actually, that's, like, my dream. I want to go at Christmas. Because I'm a Christmas girly. I don't know if I'm loving the vibe. This orange, like, made it too much. Empire State Building. Oh yeah, I definitely want to do that too. Did you go to the top of it? Because I really want to do that. Grand Central Station for sure. Oh, relatives are always good too. For New York. That's a good idea. Hi, Mary Edith. And plus, I feel like then, like, Thanksgiving, it's not always, like, super, super cold. It could theoretically be a decent day. It's actually not a bad idea. I feel like it's probably pretty expensive around that time, though, too, though. Although it's New York, it's probably always pretty expensive. Okay, I think it needs a little brown to chill it out, though. To me, so, okay, yeah. And, like, don't they do, what do you call it? Like windows or something? Window displays, too, for Christmas? I feel like I watched a Hallmark movie on that at some point. And Rockefeller, yeah. And the Christmas tree's up, like, before Thanksgiving, right? Or for Thanksgiving, I feel like. Maybe? Because I would definitely want to see that, too. And the skating rink. I'm like, you know how people are like, they're like New York girlies, or like they're Paris girlies, or they're London girlies. I've like never been like a quote-unquote New York girly, but like I've always wanted to go. I feel like it's like the last major U.S. city that I haven't been to. Well, I mean, there's other like major cities, but like major. Well, I haven't been to Houston, and I feel like that's a pretty big city, and Boston. So I guess there are a few more I haven't been to, but like I feel like it's like the bastion of like the major city I haven't been to. Too hot, yeah, for sure. Was it hot there when you were there? Yeah. And I'm like a Christmas person too. Like Christmas is my thing. Like at some point one year I need to just like show you guys like my house is insane. And I don't mean that. My house is like wild. And we go all out. Like one of the things I'm excited for Italy is like I need Italy ornaments. I need ornaments from all the cities I go to. Oh, that's perfect. That's why I feel like actually Thanksgiving weekend would probably be a really great weekend to go. Thank you for the idea. And like Thanksgiving's never been like, I mean, like it's, you know, we do Thanksgiving, but it's never been like our holiday. Our holiday has always been Christmas. So it really wouldn't be that big of a deal if I skipped out on Thanksgiving here. And it would be hockey season. Well, I feel like Thanksgiving this year might be good in Detroit because the Lions might actually have a chance of doing well in the game. It's very odd to have a fairly decent football team around these parts. I can't get over how nice of a day it is today here. It's been so hot, and so, like, yesterday was so humid. Like, Florida levels of, like, can't breathe humidity here. And today is just, like, a gorgeous day. Alright, so there is... Shoot. I just realized I think I screwed up a lot. Very bigly. Yeah, I really did. I shouldn't have done this entire row. Ooh, okay, well, let's show you guys how we improvise, I guess. I realized, like, as I was putting the last down, it really shouldn't have been there. Let's do a dating of this, though, so at least I can... Oh my gosh, I really did. I was, as I was doing it in my head, I was like, did I really mess up that badly? Couldn't have. No way, right? Oh yeah, I totally did. Sand eraser to the rescue, I guess. I'll do the best I can to erase as much of it as I can, and then I will see how much area we need to cover as far as, like... I actually have some really... I probably don't even need to do this now that I'm thinking about this. I have some really cute washi from Notebook Therapy that I got. They just came out with this really nice Italy collection. And it's actually perfect. So let me pull it and see if I even need to erase, because the washi is pretty thick. Or the washi that I'm thinking of using. That's kind of in the same color pattern. Like, first of all, look at this packaging. It's incredible. I'm saving the stickers for my journal. And these stamps are so cute too. Like, aren't those adorable? I'm definitely going to do more Italy stencils kind of based on that. But I used some of this washi in my... Like, this is actually going to be perfect. Even for the vibe I was thinking of too. It's actually literally perfect. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. And this is kind of like what I talk about when I say, like, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are gonna happen. Sometimes it's just about, like, having the right washi. Like, just, you know, shit happens. This stuff is gonna happen. And you just gotta, you know, pivot from it. Except now I can't find my scissors. And my package is really bad. Actually, I didn't even pick the colors to match this washi because I totally forgot about it until just now. But the colors match almost perfectly. Which is so funny. Like, for real. How perfect is that? That's so bizarre that that worked out that way. All right. Now that we've done that and covered up my boo-boo, I also have this, like, these, all of these are so pretty. Like, I can't wait to use this in my travel journal. Got the different, like, stampy ones, and this is like a scalloped lemon one. This is like a Tuscany one. And there's like a lemon one in there, and then there's like another like photorealistic one. It's gonna be so perfect. But this was absolutely perfect for me here. I'm thinking of putting like a suitcase right here and kind of pulling that vibe in. And I do kind of want this as like a lighter, like I don't want this like very dark. So I'm just using the colors that are already on my brushes from doing the calendar. And if it gets too light, I can just go and put some more on. But that's kind of one of my tricks of like if I had just been using these and I want to use the same color, but I want it to be like a lighter color, I'll just kind of use that same and not even like put more ink on it. So you get kind of like the illusion that is there, but not like the whole. Ooh. This is not as juicy as I wanted it to be. Then I think I'm going to take, let's do some of our Italy stuff. So I'm going to actually doing, that'll be perfect right there. I'm going to cover that up a little bit. This is all my scraps from earlier. I'm going to add just like a touch of these colors back on here. But I'm going to kind of try to buff them out a little bit so they're not too intense, because I kind of want that like antique-y feel to it. If you're just joining, hey, I am working on, right now I'm working on my July layout, monthly layout. Just adding some colors in here and kind of like this, like, I call it like a watercolor-y technique to give it some like, kind of looks like a watercolor in my opinion. And to do that, I just kind of take my brush, I almost forgot about Cicely completely. Take my brush and put a little bit of color, not too much. And if I think it's too much, I'll just kind of dab it off here and just kind of go in random places and circles, and then just kind of blend each color in so that you get just these different colors all through it. And they have kind of started to blend together. And I'll even go back and take like these colors and just kind of blend with whatever's on the brush. then the last thing I thought would be good on here are these scraps that I have to kind of give it like this little vibe of like pieces of random scrap paper. And this would also be a good time for like the torn edges stencil, the script stencil. I don't really feel like pulling those out, so I'm not going to, but so like as before, I was using like one stencil to do the layout. This is a way to kind of take elements from other stencils, from like several different stencils, and bring them all in together. So that is actually the monthly portion. And then the other thing I do, again, I have to give me 1 second to grab some more paper. Because for my monthly, what I also like to do is do tip in. So I'll tip these 2 pages in, and if you've seen me do monthly layouts before, which I think most of the people whose names I've seen popped in have seen that, what I like to do is do a tip-in page, put kind of like a cover page, and then like a little calendar, and then I have a mood tracker on one page, and like a losing track of that, one good thing a day. And I use that to kind of just, you know, find a little bit of joy in every day, even if it's been a bad day. So let me cut these pages down. And then I'll show you how I use the tip and tape from Lauren Phelps Designs, which I know is something everybody usually likes to see me use. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna grab, I'm trying to think what I want to do for I have 2 ideas. One is I'm thinking about doing like the Milan and Florence. I really love both of these. Or the Florence and Rome, I mean, sorry. And then my other thought is to use this like Italy. I think I'm gonna do the Milan and Florence because I'm just really excited about both of those ones. So let's, or Rome and Florence, sorry. Let's actually pull my bullet journal completely out of here. Got a lot of dust from all the, so what I think I'm gonna do is do like this one for Florence. I'm trying to think exactly how I want to do this. I think is this the look I want? Or do I want to do like all of Italy? Which is on the inside there though, right? Yeah. I did do that on the inside, so I don't really have to do that on the outside. But it would be kind of cool to do all of Italy and do like the skylines for the cities that I'm going to. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Where's my skyline for this? Oh my goodness. I'm a mess right now. Guess it's a Good thing I'm not doing that one, because now I don't know where that's at. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. I thought like the grapes around there would be kind of cute too. No, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I do want to do the. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Or I could do. Sometimes I can be very indecisive about exactly what I want to make. Let's just do this and make it nice and easy. Although this I feel like lends itself to certain colors. And I don't know if those certain colors are ones I want to necessarily use. But we're going to do it. We're just going to plow ahead with it. And try to use like this green will match that color vibe too. You know what I mean? Like even if I'm using green, I'm using one that's kind of fit more for it. Like more of an olivey green than like a bright green. Let's see, there's olives there. We'll hit up any of the other greenery really quick. We've got a lot of pasta, so let's do that like a nice pasta-y color. I'll do the yellow, even though maybe a little too intense of a yellow. Let's do the dried marigold. That's probably too green, or orange though. Let's do tea dye. And then, let's see. Let's do this bright yellow for the pizza, and we'll actually add some dots in there. Just add a little bit of red for the sauce. And then the browns for, I have that brown out. Coffee beans. I thought my best would be like nice and yellow. And again, because this dangling, and I don't feel like if I hold it down, it'll be easy enough, but when I'm like kind of going around it and I'm being lazy and not holding it down, I just kind of do more of a dabbing motion than like that circular motion. And then down here where there's not anything hanging, I can do that nice circular to make sure we get all the areas. We'll get our wine bottle. And then like after the fact, if you're feeling like you want like a little bit more from this, the best thing to do is just go in and add like little details with a pen. We'll make the coffee like a light brown maybe. I really like that yellow is so striking, but I think we're just gonna do the maroon because it'll pop the most. All right, so super quick on that. And like I said, you can also go back in and draw like the little details. Like you can draw like a label on the wine. Draw in the wheels here. And the seat. And draw in the pizza and add little pepperonis. Although pepperonis aren't, you know, a thing in Italy. I mean, they're a thing, but not on the pizza. I actually trace around this whole cup. I went quiet because I feel like I completely ruined it by doing these doodles. All right, let's see how it looks. The good thing about this is it's an extra sheet of paper and I can just start off with a new one if I want it. Ooh, okay. Okay, no, I actually love it. All right, there's that. And then definitely put July. I almost said June. Really big on the bottom. Kind of trying to mimic the same script as the Italy. Okay, that's easy enough. And then here, I kind of want to do, I don't know how I want to stack it though. What if I did it this way? No. Because we're starting in the one. Thank you. It's definitely a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just go for it. I think I probably should have went with a darker color for this. So there's one. And Florence, I kind of wanted to do like the red. And I actually quite like it when, instead of being separate on the bottom there, I've been like bringing it in like slightly and kind of overlapping some of the word on it into the bottom of the skyline. And then Rome will be up here. Let's do a nice, oh, like a honey brown. That would be good. And this is why I always tell you to wash it down, because you do stuff like that if you don't. And that's why I say to wash the paper. I'm just demonstrating. That's all I'm doing. let's put our calendar up here. All right. I'm gonna do Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Monday's the 1st. Alright, I still want to do something on here though. So let's do some of the like iconic-y. Let's definitely do the Colosseum. We're gonna make that. Let's actually try this Tattered Rose and make it a little more pinker. I'm actually gonna layer this yellow in just to give it a dustier look. And then hit it with just a touch of the orange. Perfect. That is the exact color I wanted. Okay, and then one second. This place is a mess right now. Looking for I just dropped all of the little insert pieces for the rest of this. And I wanted to do use the insert pieces to show you the Colosseum and how I would do that. So let's see, make sure they're not up here. When I say it usually comes through and I like go through like a hurricane, this is what I mean. Oh Lord. We're almost done, I promise. Now this is the piece from the Rome set, so it doesn't quite fit, but I'm going to use that to just make these, the Rome icon set. This one doesn't have the insert pieces, it's just a silhouette, but I'm just going to use this one to make a little bit of it. All right. So this will be the cover, and then the inside. I want to do, like, I think I just want to do this pattern, and I would use like a, I'm trying to think of a blue that like I feel like fits. Maybe I'll just do a lemon pattern. We'll do the lemon, but we'll just make it a little, this goldier yellow. So I'm going to start with a little bit darker on these edges, and then as I go in closer, I get lighter, because that's where all my writing's going to be. And then I just move this up and kind of line it up. Because it looks like I did like some over here, I want to add a little more. And you can also go back in with the green and kind of add the leaves in too if you want. And for that, let's use this green. You can just kind of tap it in. Just kind of give it the suggestion of the green in there. You're welcome. Thank you for showing up. Or for being here. I guess that sounded bad. For showing up. Thanks for being here. Alright, so there's that. And then the last thing is the tracker. Okay, so 31 days. I think I'm just gonna, no, I don't know if I like the idea of the airplane. That maybe an, ooh, I wonder, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Dang it. I was hoping there was 31 magically. Okay. That's what I was going to use the lemon for. I just remembered that. I don't want to do 2 lemons though. So let's just do wine glasses? Wine bottles? That's too much. We'll be drinking wine, but not that much. Yeah, let's just do lemons, right? I really don't like this. Oh, of course it's the one I really like too. Alright. New plan. Actually, no, let's just do it. Let's do that, and then do like 5 of these. And then we'll do a couple of these. No. What if I did this and then the rest with, yes, that's what we're gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the regions of Italy for 20 of them. So that would be 25 with the 5 lemons. And then I'll just add 6 more things. Or maybe just 6 more lemons to keep it all. That's kind of fun too. And if I can, I'll try to like, at least one of the days that I'm there will be the day that it's in that region. So like this one right there would definitely have to be 17. Okay, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Wait, let's number these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, I didn't do. $25. Yeah, we're just gonna do 6 more lemons. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. Okay. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Cool. All right. So then lastly, the last thing I'm gonna do is put everything together. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna put some of these away real quick. Just feel like I have everything out. And it's like too much. Oops. Like a quick spruce up. All right, next thing, we're gonna use our tip and tape from Lauren Phelps, and tip these in. So all I do is cut these to size. All right. And I'm kind of ending. So if anybody has any, or I'm gonna go through really quick the last of the PVC sale stuff one more time too. So if anybody has any questions, make sure you throw them out here. Oh my gosh, my entire tip and tape roll just unraveled. So then I line this up and I kind of do the best I can to fold this over. And I will sometimes have these little corners, so I'll just kind of clip the corners off. So if anybody has any questions about anything, please let me know now and I can answer it before I kind of unwind worse than this tip and tape did. Oh, it completely unround. No. Alright. Let me put some washi. If anybody needs to know my mental state, this is a pretty good approximation of it. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is attach this last piece, and then I'll flip through everything we did today, which was a lot in just over 2 hours, like 2.5 hours. We did 2 full layouts plus my entire monthly layout, which usually takes me an entire live just doing that. So appreciate everybody sticking around here, keeping me company while I do it. A little less exact on this one because I'm like ready to be done with this because it really annoyed me. So just to kind of start talking about the PVC stuff while I'm finishing up. Oh, and we did the card too. I forgot about that. The new stuff for PVC. I will be extending my sale as usual because 4th of July is right around the corner. I just made this my 4th of July sale too. So I actually extended it through, it's either Thursday or Friday, and I will definitely check with that. But everything will still be available through the sale, and everything will be available through Thursday or Friday, whichever one I set it as. I can't remember. But because I am leaving for Italy this weekend, I'm only going to guarantee stuff through, let's say Monday, will ship out before I leave. So as long as you're fine with waiting until after, like if you're ordering Christmas stuff and you don't care that it'll come a little later, you can wait until the end of this week. If not, you're gonna want to put your orders in sooner. Here is our thing. I used a lot of our new Italy stuff from PVC, our new lemon stencil. Oh, no, I never even wrote. Let's do that really quick. And this is the thing I love about the tip-in tape, using that for my tip-ins instead of my Dutch doors instead of gluing, is that I'm not losing a lot of the page like I was before, and I can actually just bend this page right back in and write in the journal instead of trying to find like something weird to balance it on while I'm writing, because it was definitely a big struggle before this to fill in these pages, because I would have to find like something to perfectly balance everything on. So that's been one of the things I love about this. And let's just add July. See, because I would have to kind of do something like that where I was like writing off the side, and that didn't work poorly, but like, yeah. So we used our new Italy map, we used some of the scraps and some of our calendar builders and our travel luggage, our Italy map, and our lemon again, our Italy things, our skylines, plus a couple of the other things. And then we did my 4th of July spread, which I used a Taylor Swift song, which is called So Long London. And actually, I'm gonna go over this real quick because I never undid that washi, but I think instead of like taking the washi out, I'm just gonna top this up so it goes over it. Nope. It's not gonna do that. Let's just carve it up real quick. So anyway, this is a Taylor Swift song called So Long London, and I have a shirt for 4th of July that's the same thing, and I thought it'd be fun to do a layout that matched. And then lastly, I did my layout for, yes, for sure, Christy, whenever you can. Obviously, I'll be going. This week I'm free, so let me know. And then I did my layout. Last thing, the card making kit. All the stencils. I won't go through them. They're earlier in the video. You can rewind it once I save them. Everything's 25% off with the PVC Light 24. Thank you guys for joining me. I love these lives. I'm going to try to do them more regularly once I get back from Italy. So anyway, have a good night or good day and night. Bye, guys.